Hello everyone, I'm FMZ and welcome to episode 30 of the European Roadtrip with RB Leipzig. Today we take on Eintracht Frankfurt in the German Cup semi-final. Can we book our place in the Cup final? Don't forget, if you enjoy this content, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Don't forget to click that notification bell to know when a new video goes up on the channel, and also don't forget to leave me a comment if you've got anything to say. We do have one game to run through before we get to the teams. Let's take a look at it. And last time out it was a comfortable 4-1 win at home to Werder Bremen, but they did take the lead. Verkulk with the penalty, Soloff with the equaliser. He then missed a penalty himself before grabbing the second goal. Lukas Nemecha picked up number 3, and Justin Kluivert rounded off the win in the last minute to give us a 4-1 win over Werder Bremen. So just in case you missed the last episode, it is Champions League semi-final time next time around as we take on Liverpool. We'll have both legs of that tie in the next episode. In the Bundesliga, 20 points clear at the top of the table. We cannot be caught. We are the champions of the Bundesliga. Bayern Munich have secured Champions League football next season and are pretty much nailed on now to finish second. Hoffenheim are third on 58, having a tremendous season. Borussia Dortmund have got 56. Borussia Mönchengladbach are still looking at the possibility of making the top 4, although they are running out of time to secure that. Hertha Berlin have got 48. Cologne have got 48. Freiburg are just outside on 45, so their aspirations of Europe are still very much intact. Everybody else is now out of the running for that. Down at the bottom we have a casualty for the relegation. You know who I'm going to say, and that is that Union Berlin have been relegated to the Bundesliga 2. 14 points from 30 played, not even a point every 2 games from their perspective, so they have been relegated. Paderborn are looking likely to join them, although they are giving themselves a hell of a chance to get out of it. 4 points is the gap between them and Leverkusen. Leverkusen have a points gap now to Hamburg. Werder Bremen still very much looking over their shoulder. Even Schalke are probably still worried a little bit, although they do have a 4-point gap to that relegation playoff place. So Eintracht Frankfurt have had a very solid season in 12th. Not spectacular, not pushing towards Europe, not being dragged into the relegation fight. They are looking to make the German Cup final as well. Who is going to do it? Let's find out the teams first. And here are the 2 starting lineups, starting with Gulácsi in goal for us. Heinrichs, Canant, Upamecano, Grimaldo, Canuck, Berg, Torres, Olmo, Kluivert and Yussuf Poulsen. I think that's been the team now for about 3 live comms, so it very much picks itself at the moment. The boys are flying on the field at least. Eintracht Frankfurt start with Trapp in goal, Touré, Ndicka, Martinez, Da Costa, Tamiska, So, Barco, Kameda, Silva, with Martinelli completing the lineup. So unlike England, the German Cup semi-final is not held at a neutral location. We are the home team today. Will we make home advantage count and book our place in the German Cup final? As I've mentioned, we are flying. Other than that defeat to Chelsea, we have been playing very, very well lately. Eintracht Frankfurt, 5 defeats on the bounce, but that counts for nothing today. Cup football and all that. The 2 sides line up ready to start. In the huddle they go, and we are off and underway. We are the bookies' favourites to win, but we have been the bookies' favourites to do a lot of things this season. We have converted most of it, though. Let's be fair. Plays it across into Sanderberg. Whips it towards the far post, and Torres head over the bar. Barkov back towards Traore. They're playing 3 at the back, which is interesting. Haven't come up against that many times this season. Tamiska at the angle, shoots! Gulácsi tips it over the bar. Had to. It's going in. Across to Berg. Whips it wide, looking for Heinrichs. Always a great outball. Sends the ball to the edge of the box. Justin Kluivert shoots first time. It's a good save from Trapp. Had to get there, and he collects the rebound as well. That was going in with some force. And it's headed on by Martinelli. Picked up by Silva. Andre Silva up against Upamecano. So, Kluivert tracking back to help out. Da Costa's there with the ball, though. Plays it into So. Swips it into the middle. And it's headed towards goal. Gulácsi with a save. Olmo into Berg. Olmo into Poulsen. Olmo through to Ferran Torres. Lovely stuff. Rolls it in the bottom corner. 1-0 RB Leipzig after just about half an hour. Ferran Torres' 15th goal of the season. And lovely, lovely interplay between the lads. Canaan picking it up first of all, then passing gets quicker and quicker and quicker. Paulson back to Olmo. Olmo with the ball through. Ferran Torres rolls it in the bottom corner, 1-0. That's what we needed. It was starting to get a bit hairy up the other ends with a couple of chances from Eintracht Frankfurt. Here they come again with Da Costa. Throws it into So, but Grimaldo picks it up. Kluivert sends it on to Olmo. Chance to break forward. 3 against 3 at the moment. Olmo trying to go through the middle. Paulson picks the ball up, plays it back towards Olmo, and he puts it wide. Unlucky. Should have scored. Throw in right down in the corner from Eintracht Frankfurt. It's a long throw, but it's gone straight to Olmo. So that's worked out pretty well for him. Kluivert's in behind. Will he make it 2? Trapped with a save. Definitely a wasted opportunity. And that is half-time. RB Leipzig 1, Eintracht Frankfurt 0. Ferran Torres with the only goal so far. We've had a couple of chances. We are still a little bit wary of Eintracht Frankfurt on the counter. All they need is one opportunity and they're back in the tie. Sends it up the field looking for Olmo. Chipping it over the top, looking for Justin Kluivert. He's got pace to burn. Will he get past 2 of them? He will get the shot away early, but he's put it wide. Kamada once more. Onto Silva. Into Tominski. This is what I was talking about at half-time. They only need the one opportunity. Ball comes into the middle. Silva heads towards goal. Galashi with the save. Right, let's quell any resistance that might be coming our way. It's going to be Ferran Torres to come off. It's going to be Marcel Sabitzer to come on. And we're going to bring Alex Sorloth on as well. Berg picks it up on the edge of the box. Tries to send it towards the far post. Heinrichs will keep it alive. Just about. Will he find a cross into the middle? No, he'll find Marcel Sabitzer, who plays it across into the middle. Sorloth with a touchback. Berg with a shot. Olmo with a shot. They're queuing up in the middle. Someone's going to put it in, and we haven't put it in. Sander Berg has picked up a knock. So we're going to make a change in the centre of the park. And Tyler Adams is going to come on. Heinrichs on towards Olmo again. He's got Sabitzer in front of him. Canuck plays into Olmo. Through towards Marcel Sabitzer. Good touch inside the penalty area. Will he find a pass or will he go for the shot from the angle? Why were you shooting from there? Into the last few minutes, but the ball is at the right end of the field from our perspective. Olmo sends it into the box. Sorloth with a shot. Has it got away? No, it's blocked by the defender. Great block. Plays it into the middle. No, headed away. And Q looking wide for Grimaldo. Just keep the ball now, lads. That's all we need to do. They can't do anything if they haven't got it. Grimaldo into Kluivert. Will he find a second goal? No, he's hit the outside of the netting again. Half the ground thought it was in. But we are in to the last minute now. We are going to the German Cup final as it stands. And the double is certainly on. Will the treble still be on? Obviously, Liverpool to come in the next episode, as I've mentioned. That will certainly be a bigger proposition than we found today. Although, hang on a second. Summarising has stopped for now. As Kosic tries to play it into the middle, but it's going to roll out for a throw right down in the corner. I don't think they're going to have time, Frankfurt. They have given us a test, though. They've given us a bigger test than what I was expecting. Don't know whether the different system was the factor, but they have certainly played their part in a not enthralling semi-final, but a semi-final nonetheless. We are on our way to the German Cup final. Ferran Torres' goal is the difference, but as you can see from the XG alone, it was probably always going to be our day. We just couldn't find a second goal, really. That's the only thing we were missing. So, the second semi-final takes place today as well. Let's see who we're going to take on in the German Cup final. And our opponents in the German Cup final are Bayer Leverkusen. They beat Wolfsburg in the other semi-final on penalties, it has to be said as well. So we're off to the Olympic Stadium for that German Cup final, but that is right at the end of the season. So we now set our sights firmly on the Champions League semi-final. Liverpool awaits in that next time around. You'll see both legs from that tie as we look to right the wrong from last year and book our place in the Champions League final. If you've enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel but like to do so, please click that subscribe button down in the corner. Don't forget, if you've got any comments to make on today's video, please leave them below. Also, don't forget, I'm a member of the FM Creators community and the Passion for FM team. The link to the Discord servers is in the description. I will see you next time for Liverpool. Until then, thanks for watching. Goodbye.